day for softball in Syracuse, New York, so hey, why not play two? It's the Orange against the 14th ranked Seminoles of Florida State in game 2 of a doubleheader here at Skytop Stadium. The Seminoles
to do was get on base at the top of the Seminoles lineup.
rounded back up the middle, Foster positioned perfectly, and one away in the first for Madison Knight.
Yeah, other than that, right? And this is something that Madison Knight can use to her advantage.
Skies that to left center. Pass and Hasso converge, and Angel makes the catch. One step out of the track, 2 away. Last batter that Lindsey Hendricks faced. The Syracuse left-hander was brilliant today for Shannon Depking's team. And that misses inside. Madison Knight a free pass to Kaylee Harding.
Well, there you have it right there. Seminoles offense picking up Beecham earlier today.
Both Torres and Beecham finalists for National Freshman of the Year. Big swing and a miss, and Madison Knight's fired up. Shrug. Line drive back up the middle, it's a base hit. Cutting it off in the gap on the dive. Lopez on her way to second, and she makes it easily.
Needed, and that is tied most in the ACC with Amaya Ross, who's on the other side in Florida State's uniform right now.
Popped on the infield, second baseman Flaherty takes control, and one away in the bottom half of the first inning. Beecham on the FSU side.
Well, it's the best players from each team, and I think both are going to come with the mentality of leaving the ball down low.
Flaherty on the backhand, fires to first, and just gets a hustling Posner for out number 2. Intentionally walked her in the 7th inning. As she lines that to left center, it's a base hit. Lopez touches up, an RBI single for Madison Knight, and the good times just keep on rolling for the SU sophomore.
Look at that, bottom of the zone, even on the outside, pulled it to left center field and drives in the first run of the game. This Orange offense impressing today against Florida State, a pitching staff that has done better lately.
There's Layla Morales-Alves, catcher in the number 5.
Down to those defensive miscues.
Another payoff from Gooden. That one ripped and fair this time into right field for a base hit. Layla Morales-Alves, her first knock of the day, moves Madison Knight up to second and brings up Mackenzie Foster. A pinch hitter, and she does what she's supposed to do. 2-2, Sky to center. Easy for Curran, she puts it away for out number 3. But Syracuse gets a run thanks to an RBI single from...
And that strikeout last inning against Issa Torres to end the inning was the one where she went high on.
Hard ground ball through the left side for a base hit. Elevated that fastball a little bit, and Edenfield turned it around quickly.
Yeah, not elevate. This is the kind of the turning point in these middle innings. Not that we're there yet, but that something that Madison Knight's going to have to watch going forward is she's going to want to stay active on those outside corners.
Double play chance here. The turn, the throw, not in time. Flaherty beats it out.
Good response from Knight there, and big pitch from Knight here.
Through the right side for a base hit. Flaherty stops at second. So a single for Janai Kerr. 2 on, 1 out.
Early in the game, plenty of time to fix that. Good block by Alves at the plate. And Florida State moves.
The danger of it is obviously the infield comes in. More space for a ground ball to get through. Payoff to Wakehauser. Pop to shallow left center. Here comes Pess. Oh, what a catch. She drops it at the end. We'll see if they call that on the transfer. Doesn't look like it. Now, Wakehauser retired. Flaherty comes in to score on what's a sac fly. So Pess makes the catch. Nico, to me, that's not a catch.
I don't think that's fully a catch. It was in there for a second, but on the replay, that was never exactly
here. And they call it a hit. They trying to put Ross away, and she can't. So the second walk that Madison Knight has surrendered.
Madison Knight going forward, and it's not just her, it's been most of the Syracuse pitching staff this year.
Pop to shallow right, here comes Lopez, she's not gonna get there. Falls in front of her throw to second, got the out there. Run does come home to score, that's Janai Kerr. Hallie Wakecase.
Really tough read here with the sun rarely out here in Syracuse. Right fielder Lopez still made a nice play of going to second in time. And good base running here from Florida State to get the run in. Just a really tough situation right there from the Syracuse defense.
Only 11 strikeouts on the year for Beecham, compared to 27 walks. Chopper to short, backhanded by Breen. The long throw is not in time. Beecham beats it out, it's an infield single. Wakecaser comes in to score, and the Florida State lead is 3-1.
So Beecham taps this one to short. Breen had to take a step back, and a loopy throw. Boy, this is a close play.
Good stretch by Tessa Gallipo, and I don't know, Nico.
Yeah,
that might be worth a challenge from Shannon Depking. And she's not gonna use it though. So Syracuse will not contest the call, and it brings up Kaylee Harding, already the recipient of a free pass in the first inning. Looping line drive to center, and Hasso makes a running catch on her way back to end the inning. That's what Angel Hasso does. She makes plays in center.
And she's robbed a home run. She's made diving catches, and she puts the glove up to do it there.
Tap her up the third base line for Pess, and Mimi Gooden's got no play. An infield single for the Syracuse left fielder. For the senior Liv Pess, brings up Kelly Breen. Squares the bunt, drops it down to third, Beecham the play, and retires Breen for out number one as Pess moves on to second.
So handle it from the throw from home plate by Alves. That allowed a runner to score for Florida State.
Ground ball to short, Torres looks the runner back and makes the play at first for out number two. Liv Pess having a play, led the game off with a double. She lines that right at the second baseman Flaherty for out number three. Call strike three. Madison Knight's second K of the game, and
early on in her career, but she's now taking care of that and also has great relationships with her pitching staff.
Backhanded by Breen, the throw from her knees in time. What a play by Kelly Breen. Out, nobody on for Devin Flaherty. Pops it to left, Pess over towards the line and makes a running catch for a 1-2-3 third inning. So Madison Knight restores order after 3 runs.
She made that return against North Carolina last weekend, hit a home run. I mean, break your finger and then you do this.
Hasso up the middle, Flaherty puts her away. Slow roller to short, Torres, 2 away.
Routine play from Florida State. Good job by Torres to not take too much time in multiple positions. But for Syracuse, this is their versatility right here at the plate.
Rip to center, Kerr going back, it's over her head. One hop off the wall. Knight a big turnaround first, but she holds up right there with a single.
And Coach Alameda, there's a reason why the Oakland A's are moving there. I'm just saying.
Popped up, left side of the infield, Torres takes charge and makes the catch for out number 3. So a scalded single for second inning. Loop down the left field line, and Pess makes the catch coming on for out number 1. So 1 pitch and 1 away in the 4th inning. Popped out, ended up being an RBI single for Wakecaser. She skies that one to deep right center field. Hasso's there and makes a fundamentally sound 2-hand grab. A couple of steps in front of the wall. The strike is all, well, not a strike in that case, but you know what I mean. Payoff. Off the label, line drive, and Breen makes the catch without a hop. So that ends the inning. Another 1-2-3 frame for Matt. An FSU pitching staff that is certainly the thinner part of its roster. Foster squares the bunt, drops it down right back to Gooden, and she makes the play for out number 1. That was the second baseman Flaherty covering. Here on the field from the umpires. And there you go. If you counted the first two, and now you bring her back to the plate. So they call it a strike. And she pops it up down the left field line. Waycaser coming on and makes the catch, make that Mudge actually, for out number 1. So calling her out of the box means Florida State takes the strike.
Florida State. And I think they made the right move of keeping Foster at the plate there, and then a nice play from left field by Mudge.
Pass on the ground to short. Torres gobbles it up, and 2 away.
Pretty rock solid on the circle for Florida State. She got hit hard on Wednesday.
Brina line drive, tipped by Gooden and into center for a single. So Gooden almost playing self-preservation
down, but she allowed the run in the first, and then she's been solid since.
Popped up, foul territory right side. Ross and Edenfield converge, and Edenfield makes the catch for out number 3. So a little bit of a bump.
They collided there.
Mudge drops a bunt down. Knight dives and makes the catch. Who says pitchers aren't athletes? What a grab by Madison Knight for out number 1.
That's how you get your inning started. Wasn't exactly the best bunt back up the middle. First of all, should have gone down either baseline and been on the ground. But
1 for 2 so far in game number 2. Here's a 2-2. Line drive through the right side, a base hit for Jason E. Beecham. And has started 1 game. She's out there to run. Popped up, first base side, and Gallipo puts it away in foul territory for out number 2. In the first inning of game 1, here's Isa Torres, and she skies it deep to center. Hasso going back, has room, and makes the catch for the final out of the top of the 5th. So a little bit of a scare for Madison Knight and Syracuse to end.
Way to get by, and the ACC tournament's the best opportunity that they have right now.
Madeline Lopez with a pop-up to second, and Devin Flaherty makes the catch for out number 1 in the box.
The best hitter on your team.
Hasso drives it to left center field. It's in the gap, rolls all the way to the wall. Hasso on her way to second, big turn there and holds up as the throw comes into third.
That's how you late.
Hasso's first hit of game 2 brings up Taylor Posner, who loops it to center. Back goes hard, and she makes the catch 1 step in front of the track. Hasso tags and heads on down to third.
Box only struck out 2 batters.
A game that Florida won 15-13. And Madison Knight works a walk.
It's really a great showdown on Wednesday between 2 top teams, especially in this. Then they got tied up a little bit on in game 1.
First walk of the day for Gooden. Morales Alves pops it to shallow left center field. And Kaylee Mudge is there for out number 3. So Syracuse puts 2 on, threatens in the bottom of the 5th, but can't put.
Keep an eye on. We saw it with the catch made by Edenfield last inning.
Well, she grounds that one to short. Kelly Breen scoops it up and retires Edenfield for the first out of the inning. 1 pitch and 1 away.
You have to deal with it in the sun directly.
Flaherty 0 for 2 today. Sky high pop-up left side. Breen waves off Clyde and makes the catch 2 away.
That was a great example right there. Luckily for Syracuse, that one drifted.
And a 4-pitch walk to Janai Kurt.
Knight's done a better job of limiting the free passes. She's looked more confident, hasn't gotten as flustered as well.
Ground ball to second. Foster flips to Breen. And the side retired in the 6th. Clean inning for Madison Knight. On this team, just about getting her opportunities. There's a line drive to right field, but it hangs up there for Janai Kerr, one away. So even
trust later in games to have a chance at the plate.
Angie Ramos, another pinch hitter, ground ball to shortstop, and Issa Thomas makes the play. Issa Torres, I should say, makes the play for out number 2. So bottom of the 7th gave Syracuse a 4-3 win. Kelly Breen pops it up. Syracuse swinging like they got dinner reservations, and Devin Flaherty makes the catch to end the bottom of the 6th. And the sunglasses have gone to the top of the visors. Breen can't handle that hot shot to short. We'll see how they score it, but either way, Ross reaches.
Kind of on her back foot a little bit on that play.
Back to the top of the order for Kaylee Mudge, who loops it to left center, and Breen makes the catch just barely on the outfield grass. One away. Maya Ross officially ruled a single. There's Jason E. Beecham, pitches low. Runner goes to throw to second's not in time, and Ross swipes second base.
So now you got a runner and score.
A team that loves to run. In on the hands, popped up behind the plate, and a beautiful basket grab by Alves up against the fence.
2 hands by
Harp, a highly touted freshman, as she takes up and away for ball 4. Walks to put 2 on with 2 out. Harp, the number 10 player in the class of 2023 out of just 1 for 6. Fly ball center field. Hasso to end the inning. So a complete game so far for Matt. A complete game masterclass. Freshman right-hander deals to Clyde, who laces it to left. It's down for a base hit all the way to the wall. Clyde on her way to third. She Cadillacs in there with a leadoff double. That's a way to start an inning.
Talk about getting the inning started.
Back to the top of the order. Lopez, a line drive to center field. That's a base hit. Clyde held up at third smartly. Hasso is dangerous as they come at the plate. Grounds it to second. Flaherty has one play and makes it at first, as the runner Lopez moves up to second.
Well, Allison Royalty is someone that is trying to make her first save of the season. And a nice job at the plate by Hasso to get it off the end of the bat, put it in play, and that allows Clyde to come in to score from third. It doesn't have to be the big showing hitting from the field line.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Chase is up and away, 2 gone.
Pictured it, Francesco. So we'll see what Syracuse does with Alves at the plate here with 2 gone. Already has a single on the day.
Now Syracuse's junior catcher. Ground ball, softly hit to short. Torres across the diamond, and that'll do it. Syracuse threatens, but Allison Royalty reigns supreme at Skytop to end it. Lonnie Alameda goes to the bullpen in the 7th inning. And Royalty puts Syracuse away to end the game. So a doubleheader, 1 win for each. Syracuse takes game 1 in walk-off fashion.